What up? What up? What up? It's your boy James, aka Ralph's favorite. You probably saying, yo, get to the video. Before we do that, I just want to say we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you listening. And we would also appreciate if you like this video. And if you're not subscribed to the page, subscribe to the page. It all matters. And your support is greatly appreciated. So remember, it's all TBD. Now let's get to the video. Top 5 TV shows. Would you like, I could throw it to you because I would like to hear yours to see which, I think we got at least one, maybe the same.
I'll start. Top 5 TV shows. I've not been shy about my love for this show. Number one, until we get one that dethrones it, is always going to be Breaking Bad. I know you don't agree, but for me, it's Breaking
That
Bad.
your number one?
That's my number one.
Damn.
That's my number one.
Explain why Breaking Bad is your number one TV show of all time.
I just feel like the show, it kept me very interested seasons 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
And they just went up a notch seasons 4 and 5. The details in the writing for me were really good.
Over a Snowfall.
And I feel like it ended the best out of, because a lot of these shows fumbled the ending.
Yeah.
They did not fumble it. Vince Gilligan and writers did not fumble the ending of this show. It was executed well all the way through. Shout out to them.
Did you watch any of the spinoffs?
I did. I watched the movie that came out that was surrounded around Jesse, and I still have to watch the last season of Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul,
that was
in
good.
a lot of circles, people feel like that was better than Breaking Bad itself.
Shit.
A lot of people feel like I haven't watched the last season, but I'm on it. That's number one for me. Number 2, I have The Wire. And The Wire is number 2 for me, not because of how I felt when I was watching it. I watched it after Breaking Bad. And I feel like when I watched it...
You didn't watch The Wire.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. Okay. And I feel like it might be number 1 for me if I watched it as it was happening.
Okay.
But when I did watch it, it felt a little dated. But at the end of the day, I couldn't deny I was watching something great on TV.
Yeah. I got you.
Number 3 for me off the top of my head, I feel like it's going to be something I forget. But number 3 for me, Succession.
I know
Succession. Like,
I was going to say it before you said it, but I didn't know if that was going to be your third.
Succession was great. Succession was great. 4 seasons. Show. Got to it. Season 4 was great. How that went. Talk about surprising moments. It depends on the reasons, but
chill.
But no. My favorite.
We had many a conversation about Succession episodes.
But no. My favorite character from Succession is probably Kieran Culkin. He was a smart ass.
So would that be your favorite character?
Yeah, he was my favorite character because he always had a funny, witty, smart ass line that was like something to reference. So,
the dad was my favorite.
Yeah, the dad was he was ridiculous. Oh, number 4, Billions. I like a good dialogue.
That's definitely one on my list, yo. You know that.
The dialogue in the show does it for me.
Billions or Succession? If you had to choose one.
If I had to choose one, I'm going Succession. And I'm only going Succession because the endings mean a lot. Yeah. And Billions, circumstances out of their control. Damien, he had to leave for a little bit, so the way they had to take him off the show, but during the watch, I enjoyed Billions more.
Right.
But overall, the show, looking back, it's like, all right, Succession was more succinct and put together. But Billions is great. And I know I'm going to have a bunch of honorable mentions, but number 5 for me, I'll never leave this show off, Homeland. I love Homeland. I love Homeland, yo. I love Homeland. The first 2 seasons, how that went. Season 3, during season 3, it was a bad watch, but then understanding how Brody's character was so popular that they had to adjust with how they handled season 3 and transition to season 4. They were not, from what I read, they were not prepared for the popularity of Brody. No, Brody's character specifically.
Oh, Brody's character.
So it was like the way they handled, I think they were in a space where it was like, all right, this is the guy who is keeping the show on. So we want to, continue to have seasons. So we don't want to get rid of him. So they had to like make up some stuff on the fly to keep him. That's just me in my head, how I make sense of it. But Homeland was great. And I got a host of honorable mentions. But before you give your top 5, this is the question I thought about earlier this week, just randomly in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
If you are an actor on the show Family Matters, right? Good question.
This is crazy, yo. In the gym?
Yeah, just something that randomly popped up. Are you agitated that the show is because when it first started, it was just about the family,
right? Yeah.
Then it transitioned to being about Steve.
It was nutty then for me.
Okay, so as an actor on the show, if you are not Reginald, if you're Eddie Winslow on the show, and you're like, hey, this show, and they tell you, hey, this show is going to be around your character, dad, mom, you, sister, your family, and then they completely shifted to make it around Steve. Are you happy or are you agitated? Are you agitated because it's not what they told you it was going to be? Or are you happy to just be working on TV?
So it depends. If I'm Reginald Vell Johnson or the mom, I feel some type of way.
Right.
Because
I feel like I'm right.
All right. If I'm Eddie Winslow or Laura Winslow, at the time they were young, but let's just say that they were a little bit older. I don't think I would feel some type of way until it started affecting my money.
I don't think Laura could be agitated because you need Laura to have Steve. So
not necessarily. They got rid of the young John. Remember, they got rid of the little girl. We've seen switch ups happen in the middle of, because remember, Laura had a girlfriend.
Yeah,
he could have easily messed with the girlfriend, and wasn't the girlfriend, or am I confusing her with? Yeah, that might be the Moesha girlfriend. But she had the girlfriend, the light skinned girl. They could have easily made that Jaleel White's love interest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was into Myra.
Right. Well, yeah, and then she passed away. But I'm just saying, just outside of Laura. But here's the thing. The first season that you say to me, this what it is. My money price still the same. It's the renegotiation of the next season.
Yeah, where it's going to look a little funny.
Where it's going to change, right? But it's at that point, if I didn't do it before, I'm doing it now. I'm putting my name out there. I got to get some extra shit going, because otherwise he's carrying the show and I'm just happy to be here, boss.
Right. So, right, I get that. But here's what I struggle with. Do I think the show was interesting enough without Steve to not get canceled?
No, it wasn't.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Are you just happy you got as many seasons? Right. Are you happy, like, at the end of the day, like, I got as many seasons as I got on this TV show, and I was recognizable in a way that I didn't prefer.
Yes.
It's in hindsight, yeah. It's in hindsight appreciation. Yeah.
No,
No. If I'm ready,
Black Aunt Viv would have just sucked it up.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because if I'm right in the moment, if I'm Reginald Bell Johnson or Joe Marie Payton, I'm tight because I think I'm gonna be Heathcliff and Claire.
Right.
And now I'm just ancillary parts
Mm.
to, yeah, I mean. But anyway, that's just something I thought about real quick. But let's get to your top 5.
Oh, okay. And here's the other thing.
I feel like I could guess your top 5.
How you? All right, go ahead.
I don't know where they are on the list,
Okay.
but I know you got Game of Thrones on there.
Number one.
All right. I don't know where it's on the list,
Mm-hmm.
but I know you got Sons of Anarchy on there.
Oh shit! I don't.
All right,
you go ahead. I knew there was gonna be shows I forgot. Fucking Sons of. All right, so you know what? I'm taking out one of my shows for that. All right, SOA definitely on my list. Now you just added me another honorable mention. All right, go ahead. What else you got? God, damn, this nigga don't know me. Okay, just want you to know.
I will as soon as you send that right up. I don't know where it's on the list, but you got The Wire on there. Of course, you got The Wire.
Definitely got The Wire on there. Number 3.
You have you got Snowfall on there.
I don't.
Oh, all right. So I got 3 out of the 5. What's your other 2?
All right. So Billions is number 2.
Okay.
And I struggle with Billions of Game of Thrones being my number 1 because Billions is excellent. And I also struggle with Billions over Succession. So I didn't want to include both. So I just went with Billions. The Sopranos, because The Wire is number 3.
Okay.
Sopranos is number 4. Now Sons of Anarchy is number 5. Okay. I switched up my number 5 now twice. So originally my number 5 was Heroes.
Right.
Remember that show?
I do remember that show.
Love that show. All right. I think that was a great show that ended trash. Okay. Then I removed it for 24.
That's another show that people love. Yeah.
This was a show that I wasn't on as it was on. Quick funny story. When I got hired at Arista, it was right after my time living in Kensington. And I had left Kensington because they broke in my house and stole all my clothes.
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
All right. So I only had a few outfits, so I wasn't really in the mix. And y'all was all in the mix and shit. Chilling, hanging out, laughing and shit. I would go downstairs to the grub joint, which is how I became great friends with Joe, his pop Joe, and the mom, right? That a lot of people didn't really like. Right. I thought they were racist and shit like that.
I didn't rule it out, but yeah.
All right. So I used to go down there and I would eat there every day. Got cool, and they told me about 24. He lent me the first season DVD. They had the set. It was like, I don't do this for everybody. Please don't fuck this up and give it back. I binged that shit. Oh my God. Jack Bauer is the fucking man, yo. Shout out to Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah. Like, oh man, if you're not a 24 fan, and it's not even way out the realm, but just know Jack Bauer fucking shit fucking and he always gonna make a way. Not even MacGyver type. It's way better than MacGyver. You know what I mean? And Designated Survivor wasn't bad, but it fell off after a while. All right.
So I'm gonna watch this because this is the show that a lot of people I know love this show. All the reviews,
and you like Homeland.
It won a bunch of awards. It's something that I want to watch. It was just one of those shows where it's like, all right, it's so much time. I think when did it start? 2001 or something like that. It started a long time ago. Yeah, but I don't have a problem with that. I can time travel with my show.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna check it
my
out.
Honorable mentions is I got 1, 2, 3. Well, I gave you 2, Heroes and 24. I got 3 honorable mentions. B, what you think they are?
Snowfall's honorable mention.
Nope. And I'm sorry I didn't know. Listen, Snowfall is great, but that's not the one I chose.
Succession's the honorable mention. Because you didn't include it in the top 5.
Nope. Nope. It's not an honorable mention.
All right, one more guess before you have to tell me.
That's right.
Ray Donovan's an honorable mention.
Oh shit! It's not.
All right. Well, all right.
Joe.
This one I know for sure. How to Get Away with Murder.
No.
Oh my God.
I said it. Hold on. Don't feel bad, because Scandal is.
Scandal. Okay.
And it was a case same way with Billions. It was like the one for the other, so I chose Scandal. But you're right. How to Get Away with Murder? The fucking shit. All right.
Yeah.
Suits.
Of course.
Suits is the shit.
Suits,
and it really should be in my top 5. But as Sons of Anarchy, a sweet butt, that's what they used to call the Jones.
That include the Nevada sweet butt?
Not a sweet butt.
I hated the ending, but it wasn't a trash ending, but I hated it. Sons of Anarchy was the fucking shit, all right? And my last honorable mention is Power. The original, the OG Power.
Of course. Yeah.
That's the one I chose over Snowfall. The OG.
It's too many great shows. It's splitting.
It is, yo.
It's splitting hairs.
Who's your honorable mentions?
All the ones you mentioned. Well,
and then
definitely Snowfall. That was great. I really enjoyed that. Ended well. How that ended with him just turning into Snowfall was great. Ray Donovan. I really enjoyed Ray Donovan.
Was you good with the ending?
Not really.
Right.
I wasn't good with the move to New York.
Right.
When it went from LA to New York. And I get it. You get in there, you need some fresh eyes or whatever. But you know what? Those are my honorable mentions, but it's some shows that's out now that's in seasons. Taylor Sheridan specifically, he cooking with
what you got?
What's the prison show we watch? On Paramount Plus with Jeremy Renner.
Oh, Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown.
That shit is going to be in the top 5.
Yeah, Mayor Kingstown.
What else?
He's cooking with that. It's only one season, but I really enjoy LandMan.
LandMan.
That has potential. And what's his other show? Oh, he got the other show that I haven't watched, but everybody loved Yellowstone. Like everybody loved Yellowstone. I just haven't watched
that yet. Ain't that Kevin Costner?
It's Kevin Costner, but still same boy, Taylor Sheridan. He be cooking up. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
But yeah, no.
How you feeling about? Are you putting The Shy anywhere in there?
It's a good watch. It's not honorable mention worthy. It's in the 10 to 20 range. That was a good watch. That's also in the 10 to 20 range. Okay. Even though that was a show, that was a must-watch show for me. I watched it, know, episodically when it came on. I watched it. Handmaid's Tale. This is the last season. I don't know if you watched that. Solid. That's a solid show. Very solid show. It's a good show. It's a good show to watch with your spouse. It's a good show.
Okay.
It's a good like drama series where you just be like, oh shit, like, and you might like, can this happen? The way shit is going, but it's good. Paradise is, I know it's one season, but they cooked.
Cooked. Hold on. Where do we put Ozark?
Ozark 10 to 20. It's a good show, but I was just telling people this weekend. It's Breaking Bad Junior. They took a lot of elements from Breaking Bad, and
Okay.
So it's a lot of shit.
For Your Honor, where you putting that?
Man, if they had 2 more seasons, it'd be in my top 5.
Damn. Okay.
The fact it was only 2 seasons hurt my heart, man.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
A lot of good. Another, like you said, a lot of good shows. I mean, even You on Netflix. I was a big fan of that show. I got to watch some of the newer seasons of You. But yeah, that was good.
I could never get into that show. I feel like it was too tailored for women.
Nah, that was my shit. I fucked with
You know what bothered me about the show? This might be a nitpick, but what bothered me the most about the show was his dialogue to himself. I felt like that was for women. And it bothered me. And I couldn't take it. So I had to stop.
I'll say this. I watched only 2 seasons. And then I fell off it. Are you a Dexter boy?
I was late to the party.
I'm
I
not a
watched
Dexter
it.
boy. My mom loved that shit.
I was late to the party. I couldn't really. I was late.
Yeah.
I was late to that True Blood. I was late to that party.
Oh, that could potentially take Sons of Anarchy out the
Oh
5.
man, James will have a whole. When we do this topic again in 12 weeks, James will have a completely different top 5. Top 5 will be
We're gonna have
crazy.
to do a top 10. It's so
Right.
great. Oh my god. Oh, I could binge some of these shows again today.
Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.